Eric the Midget, you're on the air.
Hello.
Yes, Eric, what can I do for you?
Well, I was calling in because I wanted to know if you were going to be doing anything associated with the VMA.
No.
What does that mean, Eric?
Video Music Awards.
No, but what you associated with the VMAs? What is he asking, really? You want to go to the VMAs?
In the past, you've done, your show from the VMAs, and I guess you haven't done that in a while. I was just
because it was
wondering.
lame. Every time we go there, the really good acts won't come on our show.
So we finally resorted to getting drunk there.
So we started drinking at the VMAs, which was great, but, I mean, we could drink here. We don't need to go to the VMAs.
Let's do it.
And the VMA, you know what? One time, I was talking to Mel, and he said, the VMAs are great. He goes, it's the same, stupid acts, but we just repackage it into an award, and we can charge triple the amount of advertising. And I said, I don't want to be a part of that.
Yeah, it's a rip.
It's a rip-off. So I said, we used to go, and we'd sit there, and we're begging these dummies, a 17-year-old kid to do the show.
Who's a terrible interview anyway.
Yeah. And then so we said, well, let's make it funny while we're waiting for people. We'll drink. And it was, stuff can happen, but I don't know. I just don't like begging.
A lot of time between things happening, though.
Yeah. Doing the show on the road is like camping out. You realize home is much more comfortable. I could never figure out how, like, the Today Show gets huge ratings every time they go on the road. And I go, I wonder why. They don't do anything different on the road.
Even when they send Matt Lauer out, where's Matt, and they don't even tell you where he's going.
I don't understand.
Apparently it builds ratings.
People get very excited about that. I take Matt and put him on the moon. But I don't understand it with our show. I mean, we go over to the Video Music Awards, and you're sitting there waiting for something to happen, and nothing happens.
Robin got so drunk on that I seen the other night. That was great.
Oh, did they run that?
Yeah, I seen it the other night. She was loaded.
I met a cameraman the other day who said, I practically took out 3 cameras when I was trying to leave. I was like, I had no idea.
What were you drinking?
That night, what was I drinking? Long Island iced teas, I think.
Long Island iced tea. That's a strong mother effing drink.
Oh, yeah. I got real drunk.
Long Island iced tea, I think, is everything in the drink.
It is. It's like 7 different alcohols. It's like a date rape medicine.
Yeah, they empty the bar into your glass.
Yeah, the last 50 chicks I date raped, I gave them Long Island iced teas. Eric, I think you're calling because you want to cover the VMAs for us, right?
Yeah, I would like to do that.
I would have him do that.
That's great. Go sit him by the door.
Because they got to talk to him.
Everybody will talk to him.
Because Eric looks like, no offense. I mean, Eric's a handicapped guy who's a midget.
Who's going to say no?
Who's going to say no to him? He'll get every interview.
You got to put him in the press room.
Yeah, but the problem with him is I'll write some funny questions and he won't read them.
Yeah, he'll sit there and go, I love you, Kelly.
You'll screw it up, won't you? Because like Kelly Clarkson will walk in and you'll be like, I'm not reading, what do you smell like between your legs? You'll be like, oh, Kelly, I love you. Please take me away from all this. If I write something funny, would you say it to Kelly Clarkson?
Depends on what it is.
No,
see, I can't use you. See, they would all talk to him because he looks like Smeagol from Lord of the Rings. Right?
Hello, my precious.
Hello, my precious.
Precious loves Kelly Clarkson.
I can't believe it. Smeagol love Kelly Clarkson. Gonna kill Kelly Clarkson. No.
Smeagol good.
Precious loves Bono.
He takes my precious.
My precious. The hell was that freak talking about?
At the ring.
Smeagol. I don't even know. I'm like out of it. I'm like, who is that guy?
No, Master is good to Smeagol.
And Eric looks like Smeagol with no arms or legs.
The doorstop.
Precious love Jessica Simpson. Not going to read Howard's questions. No. Read the question. No. Read the question. No. Read the question.
Am I right or am I wrong? Eric?
I don't know. You never know.
Well, we do know.
We know you.
We can't rely on you to give us good tape.
Yeah, I'm going to sit here, bust my balls, pay for you to go to the VMAs. You'll have full backstage access. I'm going to write 50 billion questions down on a piece of paper, and I know you. You're going to have that Schmeagol dialogue going on in your head.
When are you going out on tour is what we'll get from you.
Yeah. 50 interviews with Jessica Simpson, Kelly Clarkson. When are you going on tour?
Well, I already know when Kelly's on tour.
So you'll tell her.
Howard wants me to say anal sex. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. Anal. No. No. Howard want me to ask, do you take photos during your period? No, ask that. Ask it. No. Who said that? No. Precious says ask, period.
I can just picture you going berserk. I'll give you a test. I'll tell you what.
You would be master in this scenario.
Master said. Master said. Anal? No.
You got too much, you have a whole morality thing.
You want to be nice. You want to be liked.
Yeah, you should go on, the Scott and Todd morning show.
Yeah, this is not the show for you.
I also know that you're looking for people to fill time spots on your, satellite station. And I was
we
wondering
say deters him.
if, I could be considered.
All right. I'm going to give you a test. Riley Martin's calling in next. That's the guy who says he's been to other planets and he speaks to aliens. I want you to call in as an alien. And tell him you're an alien. You go on, you go, hello, Riley, I'm a Venuvian.
I abducted you back in 65.
Yeah, I want you to bust his balls. What?
I got some questions that I would like to know if you would ask, because they're just regular ones that we use all the time.
All right.
So if, pick a celebrity, Howard.
Jessica Simpson.
Jessica Simpson. Would you ask Jessica Simpson when was the last time she pleasured herself?
Yeah, I guess that wouldn't be that bad. So it would depend also if Nick was standing next to her.
What if he was? You'd ask him that, too.
Well, Nick ain't going to kick your ass. You're handicapped.
Yeah, you're Teflon, man. No one's going to hurt you.
Would you ask her if she smokes weed?
Now she does, but I don't know. She was around Willie Nelson.
No, I'm asking you, would you ask?
We're not asking you.
We're asking you, would you wheel yourself over to Jessica Simpson and say, excuse me, Miss Simpson, I need an interview. And then say, do you smoke weed?
Well, I mean, she was on the set of...
Yes or no?
Would you ask her that question?
Yeah. I mean, she was around Willie Nelson. Probably did.
Would you ask her, why are there so many Jews in Hollywood?
I don't know if she knows the answer.
Yeah, but I didn't ask you that. I just need you to ask it.
I tell you, I don't understand why we're even going through this.
Because it's so funny.
Does anyone know the answer to that question, though?
All right, let me ask you. Would you say...
you're wondering it, too. Huh?
Would you go up to Kelly Clarkson, your hero, and say, do you look at the toilet paper after you wipe?
No.
Of course not. So how can I place you in a job? I need a handicapped person who's got no morality. You know. So I'm not sending you to the VMAs. All right?
All right.
You just talked yourself out of a job.
I would do it if you could ask some questions, but you're not going to. It's going to be the most boring thing I ever heard.
Loved your last album. When are you putting out a new one? That's what you're going to get.
I think he just hung himself.
No, I'm still here.
Oh.
That's what you want to ask, right?
He's our reporter in the bizarro world.
Well,
Would you ask Fantasia Barrino, do you own a crack pipe?
I don't know if I'd ask her anything.
Right. Okay. All right. I got to go.
But I know one question I'd ask Kelly, because I've heard her give interviews before. I'd ask her if it was true, if she really does not wear panties at all.
You would ask her that?
Yeah.
All right, well, that's a
Would
start.
you ask everybody that?
Because I've read that she doesn't.
Would you ask her if she likes bukkake?
No.
You won't ask her.
So I'd ask her what I heard was true, though.
All right. All right, Eric, I don't think interviewing...
Maybe you'll have to get there on your own.
Yeah, I don't think interviewing is your strong suit for this show. But I'll consider you for other positions.
All right. I also wonder if I email Will with a list of different TV shows that, you know, you can help me get on some of them like you did with American Dream.
I thought you weren't calling us anymore.
I thought you didn't like me. All right, listen, Eric, send me a list of TV shows that you want to be on.
And we'll just get you on them.
And I'll see if I can get you on them, okay?
So that's how it's done.
No.
Wow.
Yeah, because I know, what's that show, CSI?
Yes.
They want to hire you to be a paperweight.
Well, their morgue guy, he's a double.
I got to go. Thank you, Eric.
Uh-huh.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'm trying to get him on Fear Factor, actually.
That's been canceled.
Yeah. Oh, too bad. I was going to have him jump out of a plane with a parachute. All right, let me take a break. We'll be back right after these words.